Assalamu alaikum, my dear students of class 9, morning shift and day shift. How are you? Hope all of you are well by the blessing of Almighty Allah. Welcome to our online platform NIFAS Home School. This is Abul Kalam, assistant teacher of National Ideal English Version School. Dear learners, today I am going to conduct a physical education class for the students of class 9. Our today's topic is chapter 3, lesson 1 and 2, reading plus discussion. So let's see the board to have a look regarding our topic. It is chapter 3, lesson 1 and 2, reading. Dear students, look here, this is our lecture number 4. In this connections, I request all of my students of class 9 to open your physical education, health science and sports book, page number 25. If you open your book, page number 25, you will get it. The title is, so look here, the title is, it is mental health and fatigue. Fatigue means tiredness. Mental health and fatigue or means tiredness. So look, we need to know the definition of health before discussing mental health and fatigue. Fatigue, I have told, it is tiredness. Usually by health we mean physical healthiness or a state of body free from any disease. But in a broader sense or bigger sense, mental health is also necessary beside physical health. Mental health is largely dependent on physical health. Whatever may be our business, we do not feel good and motivated to work, and also our performance falls if our body is not fit. Mental fitness is maintained through harmonious coordination between personal and environmental demands. Thus, an individual who can maintain a good balance between personal demands and social demands successfully is called a mentally fit person. It is the mental health of an individual that shows full and harmonious coordination between physical and mental activities of the whole personality. Temporary fall in performance capability is seen in an ordinary person or an ordinary player as a result of excessive workload or stress. Again, as a result of prolonged engagement in the same job, people experience changes in physical and mental behavior towards the job. Consequently, the performance capability of individual decreases. Thus, a change in a person's physical and mental state is commonly called tiredness or fatigue. This thing is done. Now, we will go to lesson 1, page number 26. So, look at the title, mental health and its importance on students. Generally, mental health means full and harmonious function of the whole personality. Games and sports help to keep our body and mind fit by maintaining physical as well as mental health. As malfunctioning of an organs of body creates physical illness, so is the cause with mind. When mind doesn't function properly, it is called mental illness. In the context of games and sports, the students develop competitive attitude and consequently they suffer from mental illness. Games and sports require not only physical exercise, but they are also the causes of happiness, of victory and pains of failure. Since sportsmen maintain physical fitness, they are required to be mentally fit as well. Physical health and mental health are complementary to each other. Once a student wins in any sports competition, he or she becomes more confident to do better in future events. With a view to retaining this success and performance, they now spend more time for training and practice and thus become more hardworking. As a result of such victorious, the winner may develop negative attitudes such as overconfidence, proudness and tendency to belittle others. Therefore, there may be both good and bad results of players' competitive attitudes. On the other hand, when a player experiences defeat in any competition, it creates disappointment and he or she tries to accuse others for the defeat. Many players may give up playing as a result of utter disappointment and mental tiredness. If a player cannot take the normal phenomenon of wins and lose of any competition easily, there appears inconsistency in their activities because of mental stress. So, sports teachers or trainers should work together, try to maintain mental health and mental balance of the players and students. Now, we will go to lesson 2, mental behavior, its classification and ways of removing mental anxiety. Human beings pass through various biological steps before their maturity. These steps are childhood, puberty, youth and old age. At each age, when physical changes occur, every human is influenced by specific types of behavior. These types of behaviors are controlled by direct action and chemical stimulants. Besides this such behavior are also influenced and instigated by relaxed actions and inherent reaction. So, life proceeds, there appears complexity in the nature behavior, and humans solve all the complexities by dint of natural intelligence, reasoning and power to achieve the state. Classification of mental behavior. There exist wonderful dissimilarities between individuals' characteristics and behavior. For example, someone is extremely jolly but another is sad, and one is fond of fun but one is grave, one is lively but another one is serious, one is intelligent but the other is dull, one is cautious but the other is very much adventurous, one is soft and polite but the other is rough and rude. There are numerous examples of such extraordinary characteristics which vary from individual to individual. When these characteristics are evident in a person, they are regarded as personal characteristics. By means of this personal uniqueness, one person can be distinguished from another. We need to know the reasons of this personal uniqueness. It is found that all the children who were born and brought up in the same environment of a family do not share the same characteristics. They differ in the personality types and behavior. Some scholars say that these differences are due to physical structure, but some other think that due to genetic uniqueness or environmental condition, all these differences in personality occurs. Last step, it is ways of removing mental anxiety. By health, we mean physical and mental fitness. Body and mind are complementary to each other. If there is mental happiness, it naturally affects physical health, and mental illness may cause lots of failure and distress in human life. Mental illness may initiate mental perversion in children. That is why parents and guardians should be careful to remove anomalies from children's behavior. State of mind is the subject matter of mental health. It includes psychology, mental disease, herbal, sociology, so look here, botany, geology, etc., and child psychology and education and mental health science help to prevent different types of mental anxieties, mental perversions and disorder. Mental disorder includes mental disease, shortness of intellect, neurosis, obsession, mental morbidity, crime prone, etc. In order to remove or prevent mental anxiety from children, proper education for them, bringing them up in a healthy style, good care, good family environment and positive attitude of parents are essential. Again, parents, patient behavior with children, education for them, child, frequently environment in nutrition, care and all other facilities necessary to live a happy life should be available with a view of managing complex nature and mental anxieties of children. Dear students, today we have learned from our chapter 2 about the mental health and how to remove the mental fatigue or the tiredness. This thing will help you very much to not only for cutting a good figure in the exam, but also having a good mental health and avoiding your mental fatigueness. See you again, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.